It's so funny, man.
I'm not sure I want to see myself. Is this even going to come up? Do you remember those tango adverts when we were a kid? Tango man.
Oh, man, it's so funny.
I don't think Hey guys, my name's Scott and I'm 38 years old. I'm currently travelling around the world with my girlfriend while we're growing our online plant-based health coaching business. We're very passionate about natural products, which is why I wanted to try something to hopefully remedy my hair loss that's natural and comes from plant-based products. So I've been experiencing male pattern baldness now for probably the last 2 or 3 years. It's really accelerated and not really sure what the cause is because there's no history of it in my family. My parents have a really good head of hair, my grandparents did, so I seem to be the anomaly, which isn't great. So yeah, I've become more and more conscious of it in the last few years as it's accelerated. I've started getting a little tuft or a little island in the middle, which I never thought I'd have. So I wear a lot of baseball caps to hide it, and I'm becoming more and more self-conscious. And yeah, never really thought it would be a problem, but would like to look at ways to potentially start some growth again and just get it a bit thicker, particularly around the front area. So in the past, my hair loss, I haven't tried a lot of things because, as I say, I haven't really been particularly conscious of it until now. I think I tried a Nizzarol shampoo. I tried a caffeine shampoo, I think, some German product, can't remember the name, and didn't really notice any significant difference. So just brushed it under the carpet again. And yeah, just decided recently to start trying some new products and really want to go down the natural route as opposed to rubbing loads of chemicals in my hair. So that's where I'm at, and yeah, going to try these natural products to see if we can start some growth and get it a bit thicker. So now we're going to go up to my room and I'm going to prepare the products and show you how I make the application, and I'm going to apply it to my head, show you how it's all done, and then I'm going to apply it for the next 7 days, and I'll be giving you updates. I'll be filming myself every day, and then we'll do another video at the end of the 7 days and see where we're at. Hopefully we'll have some good results. Hey guys, so here we are up in my room, and we're now going to make the scalp solution to apply to my scalp. As discussed, the first product we're going to be using is ground turmeric powder, and the reason for this is most of you will be aware it's an all-round superfood powerhouse. It's full of antioxidants, and there's no negative side effects. So it's fully natural. From my research, I think I've got an oversensitivity to DHT, which is, as some of you might know, dihydrotestosterone, and it's responsible for male pattern baldness. So hopefully this stuff will help block the sensitivity to DHT and start regenerating some of my hair, particularly at the front. So the other product we're adding is extra virgin coconut oil. And the reason we're adding this, similar reasons to the turmeric actually, it's fully natural and no negative side effects. It's a powerhouse of a superfood. It's got anti-inflammatory properties, which is great when you're trying to promote new hair growth. It's hydrating as well, and very soothing and hydrating for the scalp. Okay, now it's time to make the scalp solution. So we're going to start by adding 2 tablespoons of the coconut oil and 1 tablespoon of the turmeric. So let's get into this and get going. Okay. Right, that opened fairly easily. So we want 2, actually we haven't, we're in Thailand at the moment. They do things a bit differently out here. So yeah, we've got another layer, so just bear with me. Okay, so we're going to measure out 2 tablespoons of the coconut oil. There's 1 and 2. Doesn't have to be too exact, just roughly 2 tablespoons. And now for the turmeric. Can get fresh turmeric as well, but ideally the ground is what you're after, and it'll be much easier to measure. So yeah, another layer on this one as well, so we'll just deal with that. Okay, can can be a very messy stuff and stain your clothes as well, which is why I'm not wearing white today. So careful of what you're wearing, don't wear your favourite white t-shirt. So, probably should have done the turmeric first actually, because a lot of it's going to stick to the oily spoon now with the coconut oil. So word to the wise, when you do it, probably the other way around's better. So this is the first time I'm doing this actually. So just finding my way along. And there we go. So a bit of a heaped teaspoon, but we want quite a thick consistency anyway. So we're going to pop that in. And now we're just going to start mixing it up to create a bit of a thickish paste. So lovely, rich, golden colour. We've got the smell of the turmeric, so it's going to smell lovely on the hair. Much nicer than some of the other hair loss remedies I've researched. So we've got a nice consistency, evenly mixed, and now we've got a nice thick oily paste to apply to the scalp. So here goes nothing. See how we get on. Okay guys, here comes the fun part. You get to watch me apply this lovely pasty scalp solution into my head, and I've done a lot of research on this, and the best way to apply it, from what I believe, is manually. So manual massage with your own hands is supposed to be the most beneficial. So we're going to do it over 2 or 3 minutes. We want a nice even application throughout the scalp, so take your time. I'm doing it here in my main room. However, I recommend you do it in the bathroom or the shower, because as I've said before, this stuff is messy, it will stain. So make sure you don't wear your favorite t-shirt, and do be careful and put a towel or sheets down to protect your bathroom. So we're going to apply it to the scalp. Everything else in my hair washing routine and regimen will stay the same. So I want this to be a completely fair experiment over the next 7 days, and I don't want there to be any other variables. So the only thing I'll be doing is applying the turmeric and extra virgin coconut oil, as I've just demonstrated, in the same consistency every day for 7 days, and then I can give you an update on the outcome at the end of the period. So let's go for it. So there's no easy way of doing this, but probably the easiest way is to spoon it into the hands gently. Don't overdo it too much because it is a little bit runny. Get it into a kind of lather in your hands. You can see the colour of it there, so it is amazing stuff, but very potent and strong. And then we're just going to apply it evenly to the scalp. So I'm going to focus on the main area where I'm losing hair, which is this receding hairline at the front. I've got this island of hair coming in the middle here, so this is where I really want to stimulate some growth. So don't go too easy on yourself, really massage the scalp, stimulate the hair follicles, get some oxygen in there, and give it a thorough massage. Okay, you'll be able to feel it absorbing. When it starts drying out, go for the next load. So we'll do a nice big spoon this time, again in the hands there, get it a bit pasty so it doesn't drip everywhere, and then really go for it and massage it in nice and deep, and really you'll be able to feel the scalp moving around under your fingers. So we're not just brushing it through the hair, we really want to get it deep down into the scalp and stimulate those hair follicles, hopefully. So use the end of your fingers, really massage the scalp around, and as I say, focus on the areas where you've got the most hair loss. Like you can see a few hairs coming out there as we go along. So yeah, really need to get this sorted, but yeah, not really any point in me applying it all over my hair because the rest of my hair is relatively thick. It's just this receding at the hairline at the front that we need to address and get sorted. So
It's so funny, man.
I'm not sure I want to see myself. Is it even going to come up? Do you remember those tango adverts when we were a kid? Okay, so now we've used up most of the scalp solution. It's time to wash it off and get all the orange off your face and hands. So we want to use lukewarm water. If you use water that's too hot, it can have the adverse effect and dry out the scalp. And the reason we're using coconut oil in the first place, is because of its hydrating properties. So the last thing we want to do is dehydrate the scalp. Hey guys, so here we are, the aftermath. Now I've just been in the bathroom for probably about 10 to 15 minutes scrubbing this stuff off, so that's why I've still got a bit on my hands. It does come off. You just need to lather up a flannel with some soap and just give it a good hard scrub. Later on, I'll be jumping in a bath and soaking and getting it all off. So just a word to the wise, when you are trying this at home, then give yourself enough time. Don't do it right in the morning before you go to work, because you will be late and you will be going into work looking a bit orange. So just be careful and make sure you time it right. So do it before you go to bed when you've got enough time. And yeah, like I said, I'm going to be doing this for the next 7 days. It is a bit of a rigmarole. It is a bit of a process. To be honest, it's a bit more labor intensive than I anticipated, and making the solution and everything was very quick, but actually applying it and most of all getting it off your body is very time consuming. So yeah, I'm going to keep it up. I'll be reporting back at the end of 7 days, and I might even give you a few updates in between as well. So watch this space, wish me luck, and we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, so Scott here, and just wanted to update you on my experience with applying the coconut oil and ground turmeric scalp solution to my head over the last 4 days. Obviously it's very early days and too soon to be seeing any miraculous results, so no difference in the hair really, still obviously very receding and thinning at the front here, getting my little island tuft in the middle of my head, which I was becoming conscious of. Perhaps my hair's a bit softer, maybe something to do with hydrating from the coconut oil, but certainly no profound effects with regards to hair regrowth or extra hair, which I wouldn't expect in 4 days. But as far as the process goes, that's a different story. It's been far more labor intensive, far more time consuming. Getting the stuff off my face, scalp and skin has been an absolute rigmarole. I've spent like at least 15 to 20 minutes after each application scrubbing the hell out of my face with a flannel and lots of soap, so much so that it actually feels like, you know, I've got a bit of that raw sunburnt feeling to my face. I think I've been scrubbing so hard I've been taking layers of skin off. So I'll see the 7 days out. It's not something I'll continue because it's just not sustainable. It's far too time consuming. Even when I think I've got everything off my face and I can't see anything visibly, I wake up in the morning and there's a slight orangey yellow tinge to my pillow. So it's just impossible to get the stuff off, and because of that you can't really apply it every day. It's just not enough time. So hope that helps, and I'll update you again at the end of the 7 days, and I'll have some more news for you then. Bye. Hey guys, Scott again, and we're at the end of the 7-day experiment of applying a solution of coconut oil and turmeric powder into my scalp to see if we could stimulate some growth. And I've got to say, I'm happy it's come to an end. It was a lot more difficult and time consuming than anticipated. The actual making of the solution, as I explained in my last video, is relatively straightforward, but applying it and most of all getting it off my head at the end of each procedure was an absolute nightmare. Had my girlfriend in stitches. It looked like I'd come out of a really bad hair tanning salon, or if you remember those 90s adverts of the Tango Man, the orange guy that went around slapping people, I looked a bit like that. So it's left a real uneven marks all over my face, and I saw no tangible benefits with regards to hair growth or stimulation. So as you can see, still exactly where we left off. We've got this receding hairline here and island in the middle. So if anything, if there was one positive, my hair is probably slightly softer, which might have something to do with the coconut oil giving it some hydration. But it's not something I'll continue with. As I said, too much hassle, not enough results, and yeah, that's about it. So we will be trying lots of other natural remedies and products. So if you have got any suggestions or anything else you'd like us to trial, then leave us a message or drop us a comment below, and we'll try another experiment which will hopefully be a lot more successful than this one. So hope that helps, guys, and see you next time. Bye.